Hey, what's happening, webheads? Welcome back to Spider-Man.
You done with your assignment?
Yeah, and I can see why it's so important. But listen, I took a look at those web shooters in your bag. Are those for me?
Yes, but only when you're ready. What were you doing in my bag?
It was open, and I could see them, sort of. And I just noticed that the nozzle size and shape is the same as your other ones.
Yeah, so?
Well, according to Hooke's law, elastic force is linear with distance given all factors are equal. But you and I aren't equal.
Wow, you're right. Just a few pounds can affect tensile strength, rate of web fluid consumption.
And a few other things. But I've done all the calculations. If we just tighten the nozzle diameter by 0.7 millimeters, it all pretty much evens out.
I think I've officially underestimated you.
That's a good thing, right?
Seems like you're more than ready for field training. As soon as I'm done dealing with Hammerhead.
Yes! Can I start practicing with the web shooters in the meantime?
Nope. And if I find out you even left the house, I'll call it off.
Man, you're like the most and least fun superhero ever.
All right, so anyway, peeps, this is the Silver Lining DLC, and we are rocking one of the suits that we unlocked, which is another armor suit, although this one is Japanese in origin.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this guy looked... I thought you looked kind of cartoony, kind of anime-ish. Alright, makes sense.
Well, don't get used to the character. He didn't last long in the Spider-Verse, but he was a very cool character. Think kind of like
awesome.
Kamen Rider type character, but we're gonna save his video for a showcase. So.
Rider. Oh yeah, he's got the cool elbow or shoulder pads and really awesome, like his arms and legs are a little bit bigger than the rest of...
He looks like a mech guy, doesn't he? He's pretty cool.
He does look a little bit like that.
But he still kind of looks like all the other armors that are in this game, which this game needs to be renamed Spider Armor the Game, because...
He is the coolest armor suit that I've seen in this game.
Yeah, so there we go.
He looks amazing. I think they should change that to
Dr. Aaron, but we're going back to the Raimi suit, the Maguire suit.
Spider-Man!
That's right.
We have to be, it's the
Hammerhead's
wine
crew have
suit.
a Sable agent pinned down. Not exactly a fair fight. Let's even the odds a bit.
Fair fight.
Even the odds. Shadow's evening the odds over here.
And gravity.
You need some downtime.
They need some downtime with gravity.
Yep.
Hi, guys. No more XCOM guys.
Yeah, exactly. So I would like to ask all the people if anyone is like has like a physics is in physics like a I'll ask you guys in a second. Well,
Hey,
Hi there.
you have to teach me how you do all that.
I wish I could say there was an art to it. Mostly I just try to go where the bullets aren't.
Well,
And Stickum powers.
I am in your debt.
What were these guys after?
These are humanitarian supplies bound for some carrier. You have heard of the civil unrest?
I heard it was more of a civil war.
Indeed. Well, these men attacked me and stole most of the supplies. Where they took them, I do not know.
I'll keep an eye out and let you know if I find any. Nice to meet you,
David. David Obademi.
the guy's got cool hair.
Spider-Man. Okay, that sounded way less awkward in my head.
That sounded weird.
Oh, he broke though. He's like, that's kind of funny.
No, but I mean this whole thing with these people calculating miles and Spider-Man.
Peter,
Ah.
Soho. I have a lead I need you to check out. One of my jailhouse sources just told me that some of Hammerhead's guys are always at a certain pizza shop. Maybe you can trail them, find out where Hammerhead's supplies are.
You know, just once I'd like to have a phone call where we talk to each other about our days. Like normal people.
Okay, so, honey, how was your day?
Well, Sable and I caught some bad guys.
Oh, so you are working together.
In concept.
You two have to find a way to work it out. Hammerhead's too powerful to take on alone. My jailhouse source also said that Hammerhead's using this Project Olympus stuff to, quote, improve himself even further.
Further? He was already a walking tank.
Exactly my point. If you two don't stop him soon, he might become unstoppable.
You were saying?
Oh, I just feel like this is ridiculous. Like, why would they need to calculate every single thing that they do? I mean, I can understand calculating how much, the net, like, tightness on the rope that they need.
Tensile strength.
Whatever. Yeah, to make sure that you don't fall to your doom.
Okay, we're almost there, so wrap it up.
I just don't understand why you would have to calculate the swing. You would just gauge it. You would just... When you're a baseball player, you just hit the ball. You don't calculate the angle of your bat. That's all I'm saying. If you're in a physics degree, please tell me, do you think this is realistic or not?
Too many people around. I'm not gonna be able to get close looking like this. Maybe if I ditch the suit.
Ditch the suit? Wait, we're going as Peter?
There.
Do you have clothes?
I'm just your average New Yorker. Hey, I think
Hipster.
that's the place that got a 3-star review in the Bugle last week. No wonder it's crowded.
Oh, he's not wearing sneakers. Wait, no, yes he is. Blue faded sneakers. The line starts here for the pizza place.
Mine. Yeah, what's up? Okay, tell him we're on our way. Hey, come on. We gotta run an errand for Tony.
Now? We're almost to the front of the line.
I know. Just come on.
Need to run an errand for Tony? Those have to be Hammerhead's men. Better follow him. But
They
not
were at
too
the front of
close.
the line.
For a 3-star pizza place.
I know.
Get his laptop. Guess he left it in his car.
You serious? Why can't he get his own damn laptop?
Boss probably has him doing something more important.
Jaywalking!
Following us?
Jaywalker.
Be
Uh-oh.
cool, Pete. Be cool.
Guess not. Where is the boss anyway?
I don't know. Tony probably does, though. He's tight with the boss.
Frickin' Tony.
Oh, look!
I should be the one who's tight with the
Oh,
boss.
guys drumming
Okay, sure.
and a guitar. Cool.
He's also the one who helped the boss come up with that trap for the Sable chick.
Yeah, like that's ever gonna work.
I don't know. Sounds like a good plan to me. And if we get her, we get the rest of her stuff, so...
So now you're on Tony's side?
Hot dog.
I see how it is.
Not Sabretzel.
No, not... Well, I mean, if it's a blue and yellow umbrella, it's a Brett.
Sure, it was red and blue.
Not
Listen,
Brett.
I'm gonna go talk to Sal. Keep people off the lot for a minute.
Yeah, frickin' Tony.
Tony, what are you doing to these poor guys?
They didn't even get
Closer to hear what they're
pizza.
saying. If I can't get next to I need to get out of sight. Can't be climbing walls until I'm hidden.
Not safe. What am I supposed to do? Act totally casual, Pete. We will figure this out.
Cool and casual.
Wait, that's Mary Jane's outfit. That girl that we just passed, she was wearing Mary
She was
Jane's...
wearing Mary Jane's clothing.
Yeah, from like, a while ago. See, look, brown leather jacket, the brown heel boots,
Yeah.
the faded jeans. They just gave it to an NPC. Okay, that's fine. I suppose if they want to do that, they can totally do
I
that.
guess. Save the clothing for one NPC.
Not
Get out of
safe.
sight.
Oh my gosh, you're
Climbing walls
right.
until I'm hidden.
That person? Or is that another?
Nope, that's her.
Yeah.
The other lady didn't... I mean, there could be others, but that'd be creepy trying to find them all.
Yeah, they should just dress everyone in the city like Mary Jane.
And Peter.
Have Mary Jane.
Peter and MJ clones. And Miles. And Aunt May's.
No one can see me.
Yeah.
Now I can climb up to the rooftop.
Okay, well that's good to... Let's do this! Okay, this is taking a long time without my web shooters.
If I get above those guys, I can hear them. Gotta get to that alleyway.
Oh, never mind, there's my web shooters. Game just had to unlock them for me.
Can you imagine this guy talking to himself the entire
Swear on
time?
my
though?
mother's grave. Guy thinks he's next in line.
Ha! Next in line to shine my shoes, maybe.
Ain't that the truth? Anyways, Tony said he needs his laptop. Guess it's got all kinds of important stuff on it.
As laptops do. We put it up in C3.
Slot C3, huh?
As
If I
laptops
can get
do.
Tony's laptop, it could lead me to Hammerhead.
Thanks.
Alright.
Oh, wait.
Stimulating conversation, guys, but I've heard enough.
Spider-Man!
Aha! Spider time!
It's Spidey time!
And then we can go back and stand in line for delicious 3-star pizza.
Sounds good. Wait, is 3-star good or?
Well, I mean, it's not like... What do they call it? Michelin stars?
Yeah, Michelin, I think. Like, 5 stars like the fanciest restaurant.
No, they didn't say it was Michelin. They just said it's a 3-star restaurant, so that means the price is probably pretty competitive. So it's not too expensive. And
I don't know if it's Michelin or not.
The quality is still good. It's just not amazing.
Yeah, it's like decent.
And apparently it's a new pizza place, so it doesn't have that classic old school feel to it.
Yeah.
Missed me! Take a seat, pal. Alright, you guys all done? Nope. Where are you guys? That guy's stuck to the car. That guy's stuck to the other car. Oh, there he is! Hi there! I'll be your chiropractor today. Okay.
Nice job chiropracting that guy.
Oh, he was stuck on a table? That's hilarious. Ooh, I just missed.
Ouch. I think I heard a crunch there.
Nope, no crunches. He doesn't kill. There's one rule.
Well,
And that rule is...
Tony's laptop.
Hello, Tony's
How
laptop.
could you see it from down here?
Spider
See
vision.
if I can hack into
Really?
it. Bada
I didn't
bing.
know spiders had good eyesight.
Looks like he's got a Find My Phone app installed. Let's see where you are, Tony.
Find my phone. This is why you shouldn't have a Find My Phone app.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Pete.
Hi, honey. How's your day?
Neck deep in research on some Karia.
I'll make it quick then. Your tip was a good one. I'm on my way to one of Hammerhead's top men. If anybody knows where Hammerhead is, it's him.
That's great.
And one of his guys mentioned setting a trap for Sable. What do you think that means?
I think it means a bunch of old school Magia thugs feel threatened by a confident, powerful woman.
Right.
Sorry, Pete. I don't mean to blow you
Isn't
off.
she a
but I'm
murderer,
on a
though?
deadline, so...
Yeah,
She's
totally.
confident and
Talk later.
powerful because she kills people?
Let's just ignore that line. They're agenda-based stuff.
So agendas don't have to make sense, they just have to be stated out loud, whether there's evidence for it or not.
Pretty much, and then if enough dumb people hear it, then they support it, because it subconsciously gets put in the back of their head, because they're like, oh, I heard it in a Spider-Man game, this must be the right way of doing things.
Well, that's... people think like that? That's really weird.
Not that, you know, strong women are an issue, it's just when they
Yeah.
hammer it home that that's the only thing. I'm a woman, I'm strong!
Yeah,
It's
but-
like, okay.
Well, in debate class, if your evidence is flawed, then you can't actually make that point. So she you know, she's a murderer. That actually disproves her being strong.
You just gotta be ready.
There's Tony.
I don't
There's
think that's
Tony.
enough, guys. Double it up.
I feel kind of bad beating up on Tony. Tony's the name of our PR guy.
I
Tony's
know.
I don't want to hurt Tony!
Maybe he's so good at his job because he has these guys working for him, Luke.
Wait, that doesn't mean Tony's part of organized crime, right?
This thing goes south, he'll
I
know
don't
exactly who to come
know.
down on.
Good job getting him a Christmas present, by the way.
Yeah, you never want to make Tony, you know, upset.
You don't want to see him grumpy.
Yeah.
Oh. How did you guys see me up here? I just did oh, I tried to do the stick-em bomb thing. Ah, whatever. No, but, I mean, all you can do when, you know, they have those lines like that, like what Mary Jane said in the first episode where she was like, oh, I'm not challenging enough? It's like, quiet, Mary Jane. Grown-ups are talking. You know?
Welcome
You just
to the air show.
gotta... That's right, Shadow. You gotta meow it off your shoulder. Move on. Be like, hey, Spider-Man's strong too. He's got superpowers and, you know, some character development.
Yeah.
Hey, Spider-Man.
Hi, Tony.
You see that Sable chick? You tell her my boss wants to have a sit-down.
Yeah, I could. But she doesn't really listen to me. Or anyone.
Give
Whoa.
me the address. Wait,
Okay, that's cool.
Where, how did...
the address!
Colexco building. Rooftop.
No thank you?
No, wait, it's probably an ambush!
Yeah, I'm smelling trap.
How did she do that?
That was kind of cool.
She just backflipped onto her... Wait, does she have superpowers?
No,
What?
just super cool powers. Super cool powers. I gotta remember that one. That's good.
Sable, you're headed into a trap!
Yeah.
It does not matter, as long as Hammerhead is there.
You don't get it. I'm trying to keep you
Whoa.
from getting hurt.
I can take care of myself.
Usually you can, but Hammerhead's been using your Project Olympus stuff.
I know.
Then you know he's turned himself into some kind of giant Frankenmonster.
And that is why I must stop him.
But not like this. Not by going right into a trap.
Hey, will you
Sable,
slow
what are you
down,
doing?
Sable?
Now, that's what you call being a stubborn person.
Yes.
Sable's very stubborn,
All right, so we just have to follow Sable.
which can be good or bad.
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
And I just found out that apparently I'm stubborn too.
No!
That's what you said people say about me.
Well, that didn't go well.
Sable, you're headed into a trap.
It does not matter, as long as Hammerhead is there.
You don't get it. I'm trying to keep you from getting hurt.
I can take care of myself.
Usually you can, but Hammerhead's been using your Project Olympus stuff.
I know.
Then you know he's turned himself into some kind of giant Frankenmonster.
And that is why I must stop him.
But not like this. Not by going right into a trap. Sable, what are you doing?
Flying through buildings better than you.
Yep. I still think that backflip onto the plane was the coolest thing that's ever happened in this game, in the entire game.
It was a pretty cool thing. I give it as a DLC highlight so far.
Yep.
I mean, Spider-Man, you know, catching that helicopter was a really cool scene in the game.
Yeah, that's true.
But the DLC, aside from the Black Cat stuff, it's all been kind of meh.
Exactly. I
So
just want
that was a highlight.
It was. I want to see Spider-Man backflip onto a plane. Or something.
Oh, hey, look, a trap. If only we had some kind of advanced warning.
I can handle this.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're doing great handling.
Watch, but that would just be petty. They trapped her with their own tech. Looks like the whole thing is powered by those generators.
Oh, I remember this puzzle.
You doing okay in there, Sable? Or is it silver? Or is it something else?
She's probably gonna get annoyed with you, Spidey.
You don't have any friends, do you? I bet you're proud of that for some reason. How'd he do that?
You know, sometimes with chatty people, the best way to shut them up is to not say anything back.
Actually, I keep hearing, according to the internet, they say the more intelligent you are, the less friends that you need to make you happy. Like, you feel like the need to be alone with your big thoughts or
thoughts
or something.
Catch.
Your big brain or something. I don't know. So maybe Silver Sable doesn't want friends because she's so smart or something.
Ooh, nice one. He's gonna feel that one. Well, I mean, would he really feel it? Because he's wearing like cyborg padding.
I really have a different theory than the internet, though.
Get it? Hang tight?
Shut up.
You know, talking about your feelings has been scientifically proven to reduce stress and improve mood. Just saying, you'd be doing us all a favor.
Spidey, you're
Talking
barking up
about
the wrong tree there.
Why does Spider-Man want people to talk about their feelings?
He's just being a smart aleck. I wouldn't really look too much into it.
I should have recorded this.
Well,
gosh.
technically we are recording this.
Yeah, we're recording this right. We got you covered, Spidey.
Yeah, this is for prosperity and
Oh, I just
future
think,
generations.
I just
Let's
think
players.
that intelligent people, the reason why they don't have friends is because everyone hates them.
That sums it up for me.
Yep.
Whoop! Bye, Rocket Man. What is it with you guys in respect? Do you want to become a teacher or something? A janitor? Vigilante?
Well, Spider-Man has friends and he's smart, or...
He's not like Reed Richards smart or
No.
Tony Stark smart
No, he's not.
or Hank Pym smart, but he's pretty intelligent.
At least with physics.
He made his own web shooters and, you know,
Don't mind me. Just keep doing what
different
you're
costumes.
doing. That's it. Okay, now let's get out of here.
No. If we stay here, Hammerhead will come to us.
Not so sure that's a good idea.
Nope, that's a bad idea.
Okay, just one more.
Whoa.
I take
Feels
back
like-
saying that Sable's a smart lady.
Feels like she's blinded with rage. Maybe she was smart when she made the tech, And she became dumber when she became blinded with rage or hit her head on something.
She didn't make the tech.
What?
Sable mercenaries.
Oh. Never mind then.
I mean, I might be wrong, but...
brilliant tactician, I guess, or...
Yeah, she's a really smart, like, field commander or whatever. But I believe... I might be wrong in this, but there was a story a long time ago. I remember reading in a Marvel comic book. It would have been in the 80s or 90s. I think Sable was like a princess or something, or at least
what?
like a... Yeah, of some kind of like Russian wintry country.
Yeah.
And her country falls into civil war, so, you know, her family loses their political power. She's either a princess or like a president's daughter or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it would explain her crazy rage.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if her country fell into civil war and she was the leader of it, it would feel like her whole life is falling apart.
I might be wrong, though. I mean, me and Spider-Man comics, we don't really get along as well as, I would say the Nightwing books, although me and the Nightwing books are kind of like at odds right now because of the whole Rick Grayson thing, that I am not really up to date as much anymore because the books are terrible now.
Yep.
Doesn't take much for me to abandon a comic.
Can we please get out of here now?
You just had to say that, didn't you?
Yep.
What the...
Franken-robot?
They turned him into a cyborg.
You cyborg? Ow. Wait. Oh my gosh, she's not human anymore. Well, he has a head.
I mean, now he can't enjoy pizza. What's wrong with this monster?
I know.
Come on, Spidey, where's that super strength? Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh, this is so dark.
Indiana
Jones.
You even sound like RoboCop now.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that was actually clever. I don't know if he meant to do that or not.
Yeah.
That scream sounded like she stubbed her toe.
Yeah.
2 for 1. My lucky day.
I feel like it felt like...
What? Black Cat!
Whoa, I was just shocked. I didn't know what just happened.
Well, Humpty Dumpty is broken now.
What happened to Silver Sable, though? She just saved Spidey.
She looks fine, though. Well, she was fine.
Uh-oh.
Wow, she's fighting that thing. But failing.
She fights everything. Yeah, it's kind of hard to fight him now. Oh, that's crazy. So Black Cat saved you? Oh, that's more than I could say for Mary Jane.
You're alive.
Did you honestly think I was dead?
50-50.
How did you find me?
Same way she
Oh
did.
yeah, Black Cat's supposed to be dead, I forgot.
Watch out. That girl has trust issues.
How long have you been watching me? Watching us?
Long enough to know you're making a mistake. Hammerhead's gotten too powerful.
Do you really think I have a choice?
Here.
Wait.
No. She's like, get it.
Everything you need to know about that ugly thing. Sorry for what I did to you. But now we're even. One more thing. His head, not as strong as you think it is.
Hammerhead's head.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah, let's
see what's
I
on
thought
this
it was
thing.
indestructible, though.
No, his head wouldn't be indestructible. It's just got a metal plate.
Hmm.
So, Olympus hideouts. Okay, so they're doing the base things again. Fun.
Cool.
Well, Black Cat will be back for the sequel.
Yay. Yeah, well, I mean, she came back just in time.
She's been apparently tracking Spider ever since Sable put the tracking on him.
I remember seeing stuff on the internet where people were saying, oh, she's, you know, she really survived, and blah, blah, blah. So.
Well, that's how you build up good traction for your
Sable
game.
in that base.
Yeah,
I bet they have
definitely.
those stolen humanitarian supplies in those other bases. I should call David about this.
Hello.
Hi, David. It's Spiderman. I think I may have found those humanitarian supplies bound for Symkaria.
Great. Can you send me the locations?
Well, there's just one wrinkle. They're in heavily fortified bases guarded by bionic madmen with futuristic weapons and impenetrable armor.
That is quite a wrinkle.
Why don't I scope out their hideouts first and get back to you?
Thank you, Spider-Man. I greatly appreciate all your help.
Aww.
Man, that guy's got a cool accent.
Yeah, he does.
Time to check in with MJ.
Accent goals.
Peter, are you okay? I saw people posting pictures of you and Hammerhead and Sable and...
And Black Cat. Normally she brings bad luck, but not this time.
I knew she was still alive. What was she doing there?
Saving my skin, and giving me a lead on Hammerhead's hideouts. Turns out he's been stashing all of the stolen Sable tech underground.
What? How?
I'm on my way to find out, and hopefully rescue Sable, if she's still alive.
Listen, I've been digging into this Symkaria thing. It's a big story, something I feel like I need to be a part of. My boss agrees.
Wait, you're going to Symkaria? When?
Tonight. It's a rapidly developing situation. You and Sable can take care of Hammerhead. You don't need me.
Just because I don't need you doesn't mean I don't need you.
That's sweet. But listen, other countries are ignoring this crisis, including ours. These people are helpless, all alone in the middle of a war zone. If I document what's happening and share it with the rest of the world, it might change things. Maybe even save lives.
Spoken like a true hero. But the thought of you heading into a war zone, it worries me.
Do you trust me?
You know I do.
Then we're good. I gotta go home and pack. I'll call you tomorrow when I get there. I love you.
I love you too.
Look.
I miss her already.
Well, she may be trustworthy, but bullets don't care if you trust them.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh well. Well, maybe Mary Jane will be back for a sequel, or it'll be the Black Cat show.
Location is Cathedral.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. Seems pretty crazy to go into a war zone, but I guess that's what she wants to do.
She's a journalist, so.
Yep.
Say cheese.
What? Who said cheese? What? Where did? Who? What? Ah, whatever. Let's go underground.
Hi, David. I'm at one of the hideouts. I'm surprised Sable had you working alone on this.
I resigned from Sable International in order to ensure the supplies made it to Symkaria.
Guess she's a true mercenary at heart. Even choosing weapons over aid for her own people.
Sable is more than a mercenary. Trust me. Anyway, let me know if you find those supplies. And thank you.
I think that was
I do have notes.
like a reference to the fact that she's a princess. She's more than a mercenary, she said.
Maybe. I don't think she's a princess, though. I think she's like a dignitary or like...
Nah, I think her being a princess would be really cool, though.
Yeah, but it wouldn't really fit her personality. She's not really sweet or caring.
When there was only one set of footprints, that's when I
Whoops.
wiped you up.
Okay, that worked out well. So, one big difference with the Raimi suit that I'm noticing from the other costumes is the eyes don't move. It's that weird, like, shady, like, sunglass thing. So if Spider-Man has any additional emotions to show with his eye slits, we're not going to see it in this DLC with this suit because he has no, you know...
Because he has the Maguire suit on.
Right, so there's no way to show emotion in Spider form. And it'll be interesting when I replay this as a live stream on my 01 channel this weekend sometime. I'm going to make sure to wear a suit where his eyes are in motion.
Come on, guys.
People
Yeah,
want to
that's a
go
good
watch the
idea.
Raimi suit, they can watch this.
Nobody gets a foot sandwich.
Besides, I kind of like using some of the classic costumes, so... Whoops. No! That's not cool.
Hey, David, we got a question.
What is that noise? Are you fighting right now?
Oh, yeah.
A little bit.
I'll try to keep it down. I was just wondering, how much do you know about Sable's home country, Symkaria?
Well, the Symkarian government has been consolidating power for over a decade. They are now effectively a dictatorship. The opposition party, led by the Sabinova family, was either exiled or executed.
Oh, come on.
Symkaria has been in civil war ever since. Meanwhile, the civilians are caught in the middle, with no way to escape and nowhere to go if they do.
So Sable might have lost some of her family in the conflict.
Yes, the conflict in Symkaria is more personal to her than she will ever let on.
Wow, that was interesting.
Definitely. So you were right. Yeah, her family's in a civil war or something, and
Was in the Civil War. I mean, she's still fighting the Civil War,
She's
but her
still
family
fighting it.
kind of checked out.
her family may or may not have bit the dust.
That's a nice way of putting it.
Thank you.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, come on!
To escape and nowhere to go if they do.
So Sable might have lost some of her family in the conflict.
Yes, the conflict in Symkaria is more personal to her than she will ever let on.
Yeah, I'm starting to believe your theory a little bit, that she's more than meets the eye, we'll say that. I like that they're giving the character a little bit more depth, than she's just like this big bad mercenary girl.
Yeah, definitely. It makes you realize why she became, like, crazed and...
She's like an onion, she's got layers, but...
She's like Shrek!
Ah! They're just difficult to get to. Deep down, you know, she has a warm, gooey center that she will never let Spider-Man see, but maybe there could be a Mr. Sable in the future.
Ooh.
I don't know. I don't think there's ever a Mr.
Wait,
Sable.
you mean Spider-Man? Or...
No! No, 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 no. We know Spidey's gonna end up with Mary Jane unless he bites the dust in the sequel. Which you never know.
Yeah, maybe if they wanted to make it, like, really, like, pro whatever they like making it. They should have Spider-Man bite the dust.
And make Miles Spider-Man.
My toes are sore from all the
Yeah,
face kicking.
or I was gonna say Mary Jane.
No, it would be... They're definitely setting up the groundwork for Miles to become Spider-Man. But I feel like they're rushing it. I mean, Arkham at least waited until their third game to kind of kill Batman, you know? Unfortunately, the way they did it, it doesn't really lead well for subsequent sequels. So whatever, you know, WB Games Montreal is working on for a not Birds of Prey, sorry, Court of Owls game, it's probably going to take place in the past after Arkham Origins. You know, it won't be continuous world building after Arkham Knight, because they kind of shot themselves in the foot. It was their swan song, and they made it that way. So anybody that comes after, either you have to make your own brand spanking new universe, or you got to go backwards in time. So, but the problem I have with Miles Morales becoming Spider-Man is it's too soon. We've just been introduced to this Spider-Man. They could pull the, you know, whole Origins thing and make a Spider-Man game taking place during his 8 or 10 years, like Peter's, in the past. But people tend to want to go forward with the characters, not backwards. That's part of the reason why Arkham Origins was not really well perceived by people, is because it didn't really stick to a lot of the future stuff when it went back to retell how it began or how it became more serious.
Right.
I would like a game where Peter is still teaching Miles the ropes, and Miles is kind of like a Spider sidekick, handling, like, petty crimes and some other things, working together with Spider-Man to take on probably Green Goblin. I think offing Spider-Man in the second game would be way too soon. If he got injured or something and Miles had to take over for a little bit, that's one thing. Which would force him and Mary Jane to take time off and have a family. And you could leave the city to Miles, but you don't have to totally get rid of Peter Parker. I think that's what DC's biggest problem was.
Right.
And why we haven't had a Batman game since 2015. Like, not counting the Telltale stuff.
You're right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they should kill off Spider-Man either. So.
But I just have a bad feeling that they're going to rush it. Like, this game was all about Peter, and because of the Spider-Verse, the next game will be all about Miles. With something happening to Peter. Final wave!
Really? You think something's gonna happen to Peter?
Oh, of course. If they're introducing the Green Goblin killed Spider-Man in the Ultimate Universe. Like, Norman Osborn killed him. And that's how Miles Morales became Spider-Man. He took over.
Wow.
And then eventually you learn that Peter Parker was not really dead. He was immortal and kind of asleep somewhere. Which was stupid.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that is pretty stupid.
What I would do is, we've seen Harry in the tank with the symbiote suit. Like, you know, the alien stuff all over him. Do the second game about the black suit. Have Mary Jane and Peter Parker get married and find out at the end of the game that Mary Jane is pregnant. Have Miles Morales become Arachnikid, Spider-Man's sidekick, and working with Spider-Man as a tag team, which would be a concept that really hasn't been utilized for an entire superhero game yet. So Marvel could beat Batman to the punch, unless the Court of Owls game is real with a tag team Batman and Robin mechanic.
Right, yeah.
And then the third game, you bring in Green Goblin to avenge his son. So you have more of Norman Osborn, but he's not the Green Goblin until the finale. And that's when something happens to Peter. Either he loses his leg and has to retire and become a science teacher, or he gets, you know, gravely injured and that's it. But it's important for a hero to have at least a 3-story arc. That's my 2 cents.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, they just introduced the character here. If they have something happen to him already, it just feels stupid.
But they're gonna try to get away with it because of Miles' like increased popularity because of his new movie and his popularity in this game.
They're gonna compromise basically how the storyline would go because they want to rush it because Miles is popular with the new movie.
Right, he's popular with the new movie, but he's still not popular in Marvel Comics. That Peter is still Spider-Man. Miles is a Spider-Man. But they want to make him be Spider-Man. That's just things I've noticed.
I totally understand what you're saying.
And nighty-night, Gracie.
Good night.
No, it's not nighttime yet, Amber.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I mean, it is nighttime, but we still got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
And you're done. Bye-bye. At least I think you're done. Yep.
Cool.
Done and done.
Yatta.
All right, David, we did the thing.
Where are those supplies for David?
Scan the environment. Okay. How do I scan the environment again? R3? R2?
I actually...
There it is.
I'm not sure.
Well, you gotta pay attention to those things.
I don't know what buttons you're pushing over there.
Oh, I mean, the joystick thingies. There we go. So it looks like the yellow thingies are behind that wall.
Oh, okay.
Ouch.
There they are. Hi, David. I recovered some of your supplies. Sending you the location now.
Thank you, Spider-Man. I will get there as fast as I can.
Great. And if it helps, I have a couple police contacts. I can ask them to help you out if...
Oh, no. That will not be necessary. I have it under control. Thank you again.
Huh. Alrighty.
That doesn't seem shady at all.
Yeah,
it's almost like he just wants the Sable weapons back. I don't know, I got a bad feeling. I'm gonna have to look up who this character is. He might be a supervillain. Alrighty.
He does have a cool voice.
So, I think we accomplished a lot of fun stuff today.
We definitely did.
Alright guys and gals, that does it for this episode of Spider-Man's DLC, The Silver Lining, Episode 2. Thanks so much for watching. Later today, we'll post the third episode, which we're going to record right after this. And we've got some more fun videos for you, like Dragon Ball Z and Smash Brothers. So stick it right here on K-Wings Let's Plays. God bless and happy gaming.